Okay, I'm on page 77 in my pink math journal. I can add and subtract mixed numbers with common denominators. The first point that I have written is that fractions must have a common denominator before you can add or subtract. Next, just like adding and subtracting fractions, when we add and subtract mixed numbers, all answers must be what? Must be what?
Reduced.
Reduced or in simplest form. Okay? And then we're going to talk today about 2 ways to add and subtract mixed numbers. Okay? Let's turn it to page 78. If you are sharpening your pencil, I need you to get to your seat, please. You are supposed to sharpen your pencils first thing in the morning. Okay. Go to page 78. Okay, please. These have the same denominator and they are adding. So I believe that the easiest way, and I should probably put this in our notes, always start adding on the right. Adding or subtracting. This is the same as the standard algorithm for whole numbers. Okay? We go to the smallest place value, which we know that a fraction is like a decimal. So those fractions places are similar to tenths and hundredths. So we always start on the right. That way we know if we need to regroup. Okay, so these are pretty easy. Looking at adding, 2/4 plus 1/4 equals what? What is 2/4 plus 1/4? Sam? 3/4. And then 6 plus 8 is? I need everybody with me. 6 plus 8 is? 14. This is 14 and 3/4. Can I reduce 3/4 or is it already in simplest form? It's already in simplest form. Now, look at the next one. 2/5 plus 3/5. What does that equal? Noah, what's 2/5 plus 3/5? I'm sorry, 2/5 plus 3/5. Penelope?
5/5, which is equivalent to 1.
That's right, 5/5, and then I do my 4 plus 4, and I have 8 and 5/5. But 5/5 is not in simplest form. What is 5/5 equal to, Trace? It's equal to 1. So instead of 8 and 5/5, that equals 9. 8 and 1, or 8 plus 1, which is 9. Please face the front of the room. Okay, now let's look at this one. 2 and 7/9. Yep, y'all. Plus 6 and 3/9. Or 3 and 6/9. What is 7/9 plus 6/9? What is 7/9 plus 6/9? I should see lots of hands in the air, not just 1 or 2. Kenley.
7/9 plus 6/9 is
13/9, and 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, what do I need to do to this fraction to make it okay? I cannot have 5 and 13/9 as my answer. What do I need to do? I should see lots of hands in the air. Nolan, what do you think I need to do? Can I have 13/9, or is that an improper fraction? Right, and to be in simplest form, I have to make that a mixed number and add it to my 5. So what is 13/9 as a mixed number? It's 13 divided by 9. What do I get, Amanda?
1 and 4/9.
Good. 9 can go into 13 one time. When I subtract, I have 4 left over, and I put that back over my denominator. So it's really 5 and 1 and 4/9. which is 6 and 4/9. Huh? Everybody try the last one on your own. Try this one on your own and raise your hand. Tell me what you get when you're done. Carson?
I got 12 and 10 twelfths, but we're just simplifying that to 12 and 5/6.
Very good. 3/12 plus 7/12 is 10/12. 7 plus 5 is 12. I can divide 10 and 12 by 2, so I end up with 12 and 5/6. Okay? Now, for subtracting, this is where we really get into, we can do this 2 ways. Are you with me, Alec? Okay, 5 and 4/8 minus 2 and 1/8. What is 4/8 minus 1/8? Every hand should be up. 4/8 minus 1/8. What do you get? Eli? 3/8 and 5 minus 2 is 3. We're done. That's in simplest form. 5 and 11/12 minus 5 and 5/12. What do you get? Noah? 4 and 6/12, but that's not in simplest form, so what do I need to do? To what? Huh?
2 and 3/6.
That's still not in simplest form. You have to divide it one more time, Noah.
1 and 1.
4 and I can divide 6 and 12 by 6. What do you get? Right, 4 and 1/2. Okay, and then here's the one where we can do this 2 ways. I can do it by regrouping, making this a 1, and how do I add 1 whole to my 2/9? How do I add 1 whole to my 2/9? Sam.
You have to regroup. You have to take, since you have a 2, you have to take your 2, cross out, make it a 1. Then cross out your 2/9 and make that. You do it plus 1 whole, which is 9 over 9.
Plus 9/9 gives me how many ninths over here?
11.
11/9 minus 1 and 6/9. What's 11/9 minus 6/9? Who can help me? Harper?
4/9.
Not 4. 5/9. Now, we said another way to do that is to make it into improper fractions. Yes, Connor? Uh-huh. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 2 makes 20/9, minus 9 times 1 is 9, plus 6 is 15/9, and we get 20/9 minus 15/9, which is 5/9. I don't know which way you think seems easier. Put your hand in the air if you think the first way seems easier.
Oh, yeah.
Hand in the air if the second way seems easier. Okay.
Nope.
7 minus 3 and 4/9. Okay? So if I were going to regroup here, I need to borrow from the 7. It becomes a, and then I need to add 1 whole over here. What is 1 whole? What is 1 whole? Macy? 9/9. 9/9 minus 4/9 is 5/9. 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay, and then again, I could do this by making 7 into a fraction with a 9 denominator. What's my numerator? If I make 7 into a fraction and have a 9 as my denominator, what's my numerator? Guys, we just did this on the test. What divided by 9 is 7? Eli, are you with me? What divided by 9 is 7? Penelope, what divided by 9 is 7? Or you can work backwards and think 7 times 9 is 63. 63 ninths minus 9 times 3 is 27 plus 4 is 31 ninths. Okay, 63 minus 31 is 32 ninths. And then you have to turn it back into a mixed number. So 39 can go into 32 3 times. 9 times 3 is 27, so 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There are 5 ninths left over. Again, you get to decide, is this easier or is this easier? Okay, but either way will work. Okay? All right, we'll look at that more tomorrow. We have about 13 minutes. You guys can try to finish up your tiny houses. They do need to be completed before spring break.